Welcome back to the program. So is the Biden regime, the outgoing Biden lame duck regime, is their focus and strategy, well, if we can't find and corral the mouse, should we just burn down the house? Because that's certainly what it starts to seem like. Because what they are doing to provoke Russia with Ukraine and these long-range missiles is terrifying. Now, here's the thought that I have. If Vladimir Putin was feeling threatened, he would probably retaliate. That's number one. Number two, he would have done something already. And number three, I am hopeful that President Trump is having deep, deep conversations with him, telling him, look, what they're doing right now is because they know I'm coming into power. They know things are going to be different. They know that they're going to change a lot of different things. So I want you, Vladimir Putin, to just kick back, relax, just know that I'm coming in soon, and please be patient and don't do anything radical, don't do anything extreme. And I'm sure Putin's probably saying, well, hey, you're dropping long-range missiles into my country. What do you expect me to do? So this is the conversation that is likely taking place from Mar-a-Lago. The scary part is that this regime, which again has been illegitimate since 2020, doesn't want him to take over and wants to protect all of the people that they hired and put into their cabinet and put at the FBI and put at the CIA and put at the NSA and put at DHS. They want to protect all these people from potential investigations, indictments, prosecutions, and yes, jail. All right? They understand what they have done. And the scary part is that they're still in power for almost another 60 days. And I'm telling you right now, I'm very worried. I am very worried that something is going to happen before Inauguration Day. I hope I'm wrong. I desperately want to be wrong. I would much rather come and face the camera and everybody and go, look, I got that one wrong, and thank goodness I did. But my intuition is telling me otherwise. And when that happens, a lot of times I'm right. I don't know if it's going to be an all-out attack on Ukraine. I don't know if it's going to be NATO and Ukraine trying to take out Russia. And quite frankly, I don't know if the globalists are going to try something here against America. Look, they understand that they stole the election in 2020. They've had 4 years to destroy our country. Now they have President Trump coming in. What if they don't want to deal with President Trump for 4 years and they do something drastic to America because we have these weaklings in positions of power that are in bed with them, number one, but number two, wouldn't even defend us? That's the scary part. Trump may be that mouse that they can't corral. No matter what, he keeps getting away. They can't kill him. They can't do this. He keeps floating around and getting away. He's getting the cheese and he's running away. So if they can't catch the mouse, maybe they'll burn down the house. And that, everybody should be very cognizant of. And just continue to pray that it doesn't happen. Because I'm very worried. I'll be honest, I'm very, very worried. And I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not making any more predictions. All I am saying is it is highly likely that some type of an event is going to take place before Inauguration Day. And I hope I'm wrong. I desperately want to be wrong on that. But you know what every single cabinet member should do? The Trump transition team and the Trump campaign and President Trump, he ought to basically have every single person from J.D. Vance down to the last pick get into a giant room or outside of Mar-a-Lago or wherever, set up cameras, set up audio, and basically have each one of them say their names, their position and what they're going to do in the Trump administration. And every single one should say the same thing. Hi, I'm such and such. I will be the such and such in President Trump's administration. I am here to tell you that I am devoted to President Trump and his agenda, and I will faithfully execute his agenda regardless of what happens. And even if President Trump is not here, or God forbid, assassinated, I will continue to make America great again, and I will continue to do the devotion to what I was hired to do. And I think that each one should do that. And they should put out a video. Hi, I'm J.D. Vance. Hi, I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Hi, I'm Tulsi Gabbard. Over and over and over. So that these people know that even if you go after President Trump and God forbid are successful, you're not going to win. Because all these other people that have been chosen and picked have been devoted to the America First agenda. So if you have to take one out, you have to take us all out. In other words, be a team. Be a team. And so I think he ought to do that. Because number one, it would likely insulate him from other attacks. Because if they all said the same thing, that look, we're all on the Trump train, we're all here for one reason and one mission, and that is to save America and to dismantle the administrative state and to bring freedom and liberty and prosperity to all Americans and bring law and order and close down the borders and lower gas prices and no more inflation and energy prices going down and doing all the things that President Trump wants to do. We are his cabinet. We are on board with everything that he wants us to do. And I think if they did a video like that outside Mar-a-Lago or something and put that out there, I think the deep state would think twice. Okay, I think the globalists would think twice and be like, hey, it's not just him. He's got a whole cabinet that's dedicated to his vision for a remake of America. So just a suggestion that of course that I've had. But the other thing is this. Look, I know that I just spent X amount of time on the last video showing you Stephen Miller and the things that he's talking about. If you remember, though, I also interrupted the video and I said, although I like what he's saying, I don't like what he's saying. Meaning, I don't want him to continue to say these things. Shh. Loose lips, sink ships, right? Save it for January 20th. President Trump and his campaign and transition team, from day one, when they realized they won, they should have had a meeting and they should have said, look, here's our strategy for every single person that we choose in our cabinet, and we need to make sure that every single cabinet member understands the same thing. Hell, maybe they should have done an NDA, honestly, and just say, I, such and such, promise to not go on media and divulge our strategy for my administration. Signed, whoever it may be. Because what are we doing? We're telepathing to our enemies what we're going to do. Yeah, it sounds good and it keeps a MAGA base faithful, happy and energized, but we already won. So why not just have a standard answer? That's a great question. However, you'll have to see after January 20th. Oh, that's a wonderful question, but again, I don't want to divulge our strategy, so you'll just have to see after January 20th. What's wrong with that? Why are we going to telepath to our enemies what we're doing? I mean, it's crazy. The Pearl Harbor attack, did they call and say, "Hey, America, we're gonna bomb you on Pearl Harbor"? No, it was a surprise attack. Hirohito came in, boom, dropped the fucking bombs on the place, and that was it. So I don't understand it. Did Adolf Hitler contact the head of Poland and go, hey, by the way, we're going to invade you? No, of course not. Only dumb American personnel, intel people, government officials are stupid enough to do that. Excuse me, Taliban? Yeah. Oh, just wanted to let you know, we're going to withdraw from Afghanistan on this date. Oh, okay, great. What happened? Well, we saw what happened. Oh, excuse me, Iraq? Yeah, just wanted to let you know, we're going to withdraw on this date. Only stupid, dumb, idiotic, moronic, imbecile, American intel official idiots telepath what they're going to do and say everything. So, not to take one out of Chunk Yogurt's playbook, but let's face it, it was a pretty good line. You need to drink a nice tall glass of shut-up juice, because that's what the Trump team and the transition team needs to do. But it's already too late. You've already let the cat out of the bag. I mean, the barn doors are open and the horses have already run wild. That's a mistake. Where's the discipline? Didn't you learn anything from 2016? From all the leaks and all the crazy people and all the people that were listening to your phone calls? Okay, granted, you're doing some things different, and you're doing things different, and you're nixing the protocol, and you're not letting the State Department on the phones and all that, and that's wonderful, because when you are back in power, you're not going to have the Russia and all these other investigations, hopefully, because no one's been able to get into your inner core, at least we hope. But why not be disciplined to tell all these people, hey, shh, don't tell anybody what you're doing. Keep it quiet. That's all. That's what I would say. Now, one cabinet member has got to go. And Don, you are correct. And I just want to say that after finding out more information about this person, she is an unmitigated disaster. Okay? I don't believe a word she says about how she's now a COVID skeptic and she's anti-vaccines and she doesn't believe in lockdowns and all that. She sounds like a typical lying rhino establishment moron. Okay? And I'm talking about the Surgeon General pick who has in the past even talked about social media censorship against, quote, vaccine misinformation and double masking, okay? Trump, what the hell were you thinking? Who the was listening? Who suggested this absolutely horrific choice for Surgeon General? My goodness. So I've already reached out to some people that are close to Trump, the transition team, and I told them, look, withdraw the nomination. Just get up there on Truth Social and say, hey, after further consideration, I may have made a mistake here. I'm withdrawing the nomination of Dr. Jenette whatever the hell it is, and instead I'm going to put up Dr. Joseph Ladapo, Florida Surgeon General. Okay, great guy. That would be my number one choice. Or I'm putting up Dr. Peter McCullough, or Dr. Robert Malone, or Dr. Pierre Corey, or, I don't know, even Dr. Ben Carson. There are multiple people that you can put into that position that don't have a history of saying certain things, and now all of a sudden, because you're looking for a job, now all of a sudden you've changed. Okay? I don't buy it. So, President Trump, if he gets a chance to hear this, I know people that are close to him watch the show, pull her nomination effective immediately and pick somebody else. So, Don, you were correct. I was wrong, and I'm man enough to admit it. This is a disaster, absolute disaster choice for Surgeon General. But anyway, keep praying for the country. I am very worried. I am very worried that something's going to go down before January 20th. Look, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. They're lawyering up. They know what's coming. So if you knew that you knew what was coming, and you've got all these morons on television blabbing exactly what is coming and what you're going to do, what would you do? Wouldn't you burn the whole house down to try to get to the mouse? That's certainly what it seems like. Let's just hope and pray that Vladimir Putin continues to show restraint and patience and understands that what is happening now will not happen once President Trump takes office. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Put them down in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.